Did you know that there is a man alive today who is over 2.5 meters tall? To give you an idea, he would have to bend down to enter practically any room in a normal house. But he is not the only one. There are people around the world whose bodies defy everything we consider normal, and the stories behind these lives go far beyond size.
Today, I'm going to show you the 10 biggest and most incredible human beings ever documented. And when I say biggest, I'm not talking only about height. We're talking about weight, strength, and life stories that are so impressive they are absurd. Some of them faced serious illnesses. Others became world champions. All of them lived lives that most people could never imagine. Stay until the end, because number 1 is someone who is alive today, and his story will surprise you. Think about it. The entire world was built for people of average height and weight. Doors, chairs, clothes, cars, beds, everything. Now, imagine having to live in this world when your body breaks all those standards. For some of these people, every day is a logistical challenge. For others, the situation has turned into something much bigger than any physical obstacle. Let's begin.
Number 10. Nikolai Valuev. Nikolai Valuev is known as the Russian giant. At 2.13 meters tall and 148 kilos, he was the WBA heavyweight world champion in boxing. In 2005, he won the belt and defended it several times. His fighting style was unique. It combined absurd strength with uncommon endurance. But the years of competition took a high toll on his body. Health problems related to his size and physical wear forced him to retire in 2009. Even so, he left as a champion, with his head held high.
Number 9. Sajad Gharibi. Sajad Gharibi became famous on the internet by the nickname Iranian Hulk. At nearly 2 meters tall and 174 kilos, he has a physical build that seems to have come out of a superhero movie. He inspires millions of people on social media with his dedication to training. At some point, he tried to transition into MMA, but the transition was not easy. Even so, his charisma and discipline continue to motivate many people who want to improve their own physique. Number 8. Elisa Silva. Elisa Silva is one of the tallest women in Brazil, measuring 2.07 meters. But what makes her story special is not just the number. In her teenage years, a tumor triggered accelerated growth in her body. And with that came serious health challenges. Instead of hiding it or using her height as an excuse, Elisa moved forward. She entered the world of fashion, where her stature became a real advantage. Her journey is a clear example of how to take adversity and turn it into something positive. Number 7. Olivier Richters. Olivier Richters is a Dutch man with 2.18 meters in height and 153 kilos. He started in bodybuilding, but his career went further. Richters appeared in Hollywood films, including Black Widow from Marvel. He used his impressive physical build to open doors in cinema and business. Today, he is an actor, entrepreneur, and proof that size can be a huge advantage when you know how to use it. Number 6. Juan Pedro Franco. Juan Pedro Franco from Mexico was recognized by Guinness World Records as the heaviest person in the world, reaching 584 kilos. That's right, 584 kilos. Obesity completely compromised his health and mobility. He needed a series of medical interventions just to be able to move. His recovery journey was long and difficult, but the case brought global attention to the challenges faced by people with extreme obesity and the need for specialized medical treatments. Number 5. Jeff Dabe. Jeff Dabe is a unique figure in the world of arm wrestling. His difference? His hands and his forearms, which reach almost half a meter in circumference. It is not the result of training. He was born that way. While still young, he entered the sport and quickly drew attention for his absurd performances. Jeff turned something that could be seen as a peculiarity into a source of pride and achievement. He competes, wins, and remains active as a reference in the sport.
Number 4. Macy Curran. Macy Curran from Texas holds the world record for the longest legs among teenagers and women. They measure 1.35 meters just for the legs. At nearly 2 meters tall in total, she could have spent her teenage years feeling ashamed or insecure. Instead, she used her platform to promote body positivity. She speaks openly about celebrating physical differences and has become a reference for young people who feel different from others.
Number 3. Rumesa Gelgi. Rumesa Gelgi from Turkey is recognized as the tallest woman in the world, measuring over 2.15 meters. She was diagnosed with Weaver syndrome, a rare condition that significantly accelerated her growth. But Rumesa did not stand still. She uses the visibility she has to raise awareness about rare diseases and actively supports people who go through challenges similar to hers. She turned her own case into a greater cause. Number 2. Bomba Bajal Ulier. Bomba Bajal Ulier from Mongolia is a well-known sumo competitor on the world circuit. At nearly 2 meters tall and 158 kilos, he won world titles in 2006 and 2007. In addition to competitions, Bomba appeared in films, including the famous Ocean's 11, and participated in TV programs around the world. His physical presence and talent inside the ring are hard to ignore. Number 1. Sultan Kosen. Sultan Kosen from Turkey is the tallest living man in the world. He measures 2.51 meters, 2 meters and 51 centimeters. To give you an idea, if he stretched his arm above his head, he would easily reach the top of a normal door. Finding clothes and shoes in his size is almost impossible. Everything has to be custom made. Driving a conventional car? Impossible. Entering the bathroom of a commercial airplane? Not even a chance. But Sultan did not stay at home complaining about life. He became a global ambassador, traveling around the world to raise awareness about gigantism, the condition that caused his extreme growth. He met heads of state, appeared on TV shows in dozens of countries, and inspired millions of people who also live with rare medical conditions. Sultan understood something that few people do, that difference can be a platform. These people are not only big in size. Each of them faced challenges that most of us will never need to imagine, and found a way to move forward. Some became champions, others became activists. Some simply lived with dignity in a world that was not made for them. And that, by itself, is already extraordinary. The most impressive story of all? Maybe it is not the one of the tallest, nor the one of the heaviest. Maybe it is the one of the one who endured the most.
If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next one.